What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
P. Danielle.
Hello, how are you?
I am well. What do you got for me? Are modern women ready for relationships, capable of marriage?
I used to think so until I started watching your show a few weeks ago. And and it really caused me to just review myself and the things that I have going on. And my current boyfriend, he right now he makes over 500,000 a year with his business. With my
Okay.
business, I'm going into my second year, making over. I think I just broke 100,000. Definitely this year. Last year I was like right before it, and I'm in South Carolina, in the upstate area, and one of the things that we would talk about is as far as weight and women dating with their weight. And I was like, no, 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 because you have all these big girls on Instagram and they're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And so he sent me the link with the video that you were talking to. I can't remember the other guy's
What's the
name.
ultimate question?
So my ultimate question, well, I guess basically I was just calling to let you know that because of your videos and everything that I've learned so far, it has made me better. Initially listening to them, it was hurtful because I was listening to my friends and, oh well, you look good for your size, you look good for your age, girl. They should want you for exactly who you are. But then listening to you, like I said, initially I was upset because it's like I never had anyone to break it down that way. So
So
for
you
the
watched the video I did on the roommates.
I'm not sure what it was called.
Was
Like
I
I've
sit? Was
seen
I sitting across from somebody being interviewed?
you were, yes.
So it's, how weight is affecting the community.
Exactly. And it was just a snippet. So it was about 4 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
And since then I've
Why was
watched
it
several.
hurtful though?
Because that's not the thought process of what I came from, or
Okay.
like the discussions, because I own a hair salon, and those are not the conversations that we have. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of he should accept me for who I am and everything as far as like I'm the prize. He ought to be lucky that I'm giving him an opportunity. But
Right.
listening to how you broke it down, it's just like if he had to bust his ass to get to his point, what have you done to get his attention?
Right.
And so for myself, just a little history on me. 4 years ago, me and my ex, we broke up in May of 2016. Then my mom passed in August of 2016. And then 2017, January, I woke up and I was like, oh, I need to lose some weight. I need to just feel better about myself, just trying to find life after my mom's passing.
Right.
So then just by working out and just changing up my whole mindset, opening up my salon, I noticed I was getting different attention from different people.
Right.
And then since the picture that you see there on Zoom, I've even lost more weight. And it's just like my boyfriend, he's been responding. Go
So
ahead.
are you telling me you own a hair salon?
I do.
See, and what fascinates me is my aunt did hair. My mom had actually went to beauty college. I used to sit in these hair salons when I was a kid, and I was listen to women sit there and tell each other some of the most ridiculous things,
Hmm.
but there were no men in there. A-
Exactly.
And so even when I'm on the roommates, I look back at the podcast and I didn't say I wasn't pejorative. I just stated facts.
Hmm.
But it seems that the truth is hurtful to black women.
It is because we're talking to other black women and it's more like girl power. It's no perspective from men within the hair salon.
Right.
And since I've watched you, I've referred a lot of women to your channel and they're like, well, I don't like how he's putting it. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it's the truth. And
Mm.
initially, I didn't like how you were stating it. But at the end of the day, I would rather much have the blunt truth than you trying to sugarcoat it and say
Well,
feelings.
here's a question I have. You can ask your friends in the salon.
Hmm.
How should someone put that
Good
about the
question.
weight? How should someone put it?
Because nobody is making a change. I
No, no,
mean,
no. I'm saying I know, but I didn't hear how should somebody say it? How should somebody say it?
I guess it should probably be worded as, "It's okay, lose weight in your own time. The man will find you regardless." Like, those are like, we sugarcoat a lot of things.
So if we were sorry, you're a Christian?
I am, yes.
So I'll be saying going into the church and the pastor say, "It's okay. Keep sinning and keep doing what you're doing. Keep fornicating and living outside the laws and the commandments. You know, you can find Jesus will be all right with it when you decide you want to put that down." They would laugh at that in church. And I think it's
Right,
so funny that so many this is a pervasive problem in the Midwest and the South and the Bible Belt. And a big problem is we keep telling black women that it's okay and it's not. Because
right,
I can almost guarantee you that the majority of your clients that are sitting in there are unmarried.
right,
And there is a definite correlation between the the weight increase and the marital decrease because men just are not wifing those women. And it doesn't matter how I say it. It matters the fact that unlike you, many of those women do not want to change. They don't want to have to do, they don't feel like they should have to do anything to get a black man.
right.
And that's sad because every other race of women realizes they got to do something to attract their men. So
Exactly.
I'm glad that you start watching, and I keep directing them here because here's the thing, it's only going to get louder. Because young black men between like 17 and 21, many of these young men are when asked are openly saying they're choosing to date other races of women because of the difficulty of getting along with black women.
Hmm.
And at some point, the people who suffer are black women. And they're going
Exactly.
to have to do something about it because guys want what they want. Let me go ahead. Anything else before I get on to the next caller?
Well, the last point is, I used to be that combative female. I
Mm-hmm.
used to, as soon as a man would tell me something, "Oh no, but let me explain it." I would always be that way, but I had to look at the quality of man that I was dating at that time, and he wasn't even leading himself. So
Right.
I didn't have that initial respect for him. So as soon as he would say something, I have something else to say every single time.
Right.
And some of the main things that would come out of his mouth was, "If you would just shut up and learn how to be a woman, blah blah blah." But with my current boyfriend, he has his own business. I have my own business, and I see the things that he's doing and how he's even leading me and us in our new relationship. And when he tells me to do something, I respectfully submit. Like, submission isn't an issue when I see everything that he's doing. He's working 14 to 16-hour days. He comes home and we live an hour away from each other, but when he's home and I'm there,
Mm-hmm.
I make sure the house is clean. He has a hot meal, the bed sheets are, like I
Mm-hmm.
try to create that home space, and he appreciates it. And if anything, it's causing him to work harder because he sees how I'm handling home life.
There you go.
And I told him, I said, "If you lead me properly, I'll submit naturally. But when these women are dealing with men who do not deserve that, then that's when that combative spirit comes. But as long as you're doing what you need to do, then I won't have any issue with submitting."
Well, I think and that starts another conversation of chicken versus egg. But I think it's a hell of a lot easier when you see that his business is doing what it's doing. But I appreciate you calling in. Send me a Christmas gift because it sounds
I
like
sure
I.
will.
All right, bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Sincere, what's going on?
What we just heard shows how people change when they stop lying to themselves. This caller said Kevin's message made her angry at first, but over time, she figured out why. The anger wasn't about him being wrong. It was about him being right. Once she stopped fighting the truth, everything changed. Her whole mindset shifted. Here's what most people don't get. Everyone tells you lies to make you feel better. Your friends say don't change, you're perfect, but the real world doesn't work that way. Look at how this woman changed. She went from fighting guys to understanding them. She stopped trying to control everything. When her boyfriend proved he could handle stuff, she let him lead. And guess what happened? Their relationship got way better. He respected her more because she wasn't fighting him constantly. This teaches us something simple. When you face reality, life gets easier. When you fight reality, life gets harder. You can't control other people, but you can control yourself. The real lesson here is this: truth hurts at first, but it saves you later. Comfort feels good, but it keeps you blind. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if this made you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.
Hello? Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Good evening, Kevin.
Hello?
How are you?
I'm well. A little bit more volume. So, how old are you?
You will?
How old are you?
You will have a field day with me. I am 30, well, about to turn 36.
Why would I have a field day with you?
I've been listening to you for the past few weeks.
Then you should know that I'm pretty I'm pretty fair. As long as you're reason, as long as you tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir, but go ahead.
Well, staying on topic, I, of course, have dated outside.
Okay.
And, especially now at my age, I have put money, and generating more money above settling down.
Okay.
And now, I'm definitely at, as you said the other day, you are closer to 40 than 30.
Now you're gonna have to speed it up and get to the question because I got more people in there. What's
So
go ahead.
my point is since my situation, I'm buying a house on the lake and I'm going to find a mate in Silicon Valley.
Find a maid or a mate?
Mate, M-A-T-E, husband.
Oh, you are you?
Well, I have the money, so.
Oh, so you're gonna go buy one?
Well, make myself more, attractive.
How tall
so
are
that
you?
5'10" and a half.
Dress size?
A size 12. I gained weight in my 30s. A size 12, 5'10".
I didn't know that's 30. Okay. And what's the largest dress size you've been?
Oh, 14. 14.
Okay, so you're gonna go buy a house
Yes.
on the lake, and then you go,
House.
okay. And you're gonna be in what part of California?
No, I'm buying a home
Okay.
in Gainesville, a lake house.
Okay.
And after that, get liposuction. After that, go fly to Silicon Valley, here and there, because the income definitely allows me to, my
Well,
income.
congratulations, you
And,
got money.
and use the money as access to
No,
gain
no,
access.
no, 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 no. You're in the fantasy world. See, that's what we do. Look. What I need you to do is look straight ahead. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then I need
Yes.
you. Then I need you to look straight ahead. Focus
Yes,
direct. Look yourself in the eye. Okay. And then I need
yes.
you to look 90 degrees down. Do you see a penis there?
You are Kevin.
Then you're trying to do things like men would do. No, you get found. See, you're trying to cheat. You're trying to cheat because you have money. I'm going to go buy a house, so that'll be some bait. Then I'm going to cheat and get liposuction because I don't want to do the work. Then I'm going to go out to California and try to sprinkle myself around and hope I can bait somebody. Good. Do you want somebody making money on your level?
To be very honest with you,
That's a
not
yes or
necessarily.
no.
I am open to men who do not.
Okay, so would you good with somebody making $50,000, $40,000 to $50,000 a year?
If he was,
Is that a yes or no? Don't give me an if and don't give me this bull crap. If he was a genie, yes or no? 50 grand.
yes, if he's in the military,
No,
police
no, no.
officer,
See, no,
yes.
no. You don't. Wow. If he's in the military, a man, would you be all right with him making 50 grand as long as it's legal?
Yes, Kevin, I'm okay with that. Yes.
Wow. point being, man, the men that make what you make, we've already discussed that. But are you all right paying for a man? Because you're going to want to live at your income level. Yes or no?
Kevin, may I ask a question?
After you answer mine,
So your
he's
question,
making 50,000. Are you willing to live on 50?
no,
Then you don't want a $50,000 man.
no, to answer your question, yes, I'm okay with a 50,000 man, 50,000
But you
annualized.
don't want to live on his money. So you listen, man. When's the last time you had a long-term relationship with a man?
I knew you would ask this.
Of course I am, because you are very detached from reality. And you got the money. You could pay for the session, or we can do it here. Man, let's just get right to the point. You have priced yourself out of the market. Your success is good, but it doesn't count. You have a looks market, not a financial market. The average Black man in this country earns $40,000. That's the bulk of the men. And are you an above? You already said you're a plus size woman. Are you pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous naturally?
I have long curly hair.
Then that's a no. You're an average looking woman. You're an average looking woman who's over her healthiest weight.
Hence the liposuction.
It's still, oh, Jesus Christ. The delusion is just real.
But if I have the money, like,
you can't buy a man. You can't, first off, you can't buy a high value man.
Can I buy beauty to lead me?
No, because you don't, no, you got what you got. You want to lie. See, liposuction without the exercise, you'll just get fat.
I work
All right, ma'am. I am going to hang this up because I keep telling you something. And this is why dealing with women your age is a problem. You can't even have a conversation with a high value man. How the French toast are you going to have a relationship? You can't even have a 5-minute conversation without being contentious. Because you think somebody gives a crap about your money. Your money don't mean nothing to us. Did you hear what I said?
I heard what, yes.
Your money doesn't mean anything to us. And a straight up man at 50, he's going to say, look, babe, we're going to live on my 50. He ain't going to let you put him up in some lake house to where he can't pay the mortgage and you got him in a car. And these men don't want to be kept men. You know the kind of guys that want to do that? Beta males. You want a punk. Go.
You're right, Kevin.
Excuse me?
You're right.
I know.
That's exactly what happened before.
Well, all right. Well, therapy?
Right.
Have you gone to therapy yet?
No.
All this damn money? No. Okay. Here's the formula. You need therapy, personal trainer, image consultant, matchmaker. Because you are far out. See, if you didn't have the money you had, there's no way you could be as detached and deluded if you had to go work in a call center or a regular job in retail, you think you can buy men. That's not how it works. You can buy beta males, but men, nope. And getting that gun well, you're not going to be willing to live it. You're not going to be willing to live it what the husband, if you could find him, would provide. And you don't want no $50,000 man either. You say that for a phone call, that's $25 an hour, man. That's $1,000 a week before taxes. $1,000 a week.
Kevin, if I may I retort?
Yeah, go ahead.
You made a very important point a few broadcasts ago, where you said chaos, where high value men do not want to deal with chaos. And when you said that, it truly resonated with me because I do not want that. I cannot afford that. I cannot afford chaos because obviously that's why when I mentioned I am okay with a 50,000, 60,000, honestly, Kevin. Man,
50,
that's why I
60,
said
70.
military, police, because they're more disciplined. A
Yeah,
military man.
you don't know that, ma'am. You don't know that. You're
Okay.
assuming that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You're in your head. You've made up a fantasy world. How many a $50,000? Do you know what a $50,000 car looks like? I mean, a car on a $50,000 salary looks like. You know what a home looks like. You know what the friends look like. You know what the school looks like. The kind of money you talking like you have, you're not gonna be able to deal with it.
That's a good point,
Forget
Kevin.
Tom Ford, Chanel, and Neiman Marcus. You're gonna be at Macy's and Ross. Forget Ruth Chris. You're gonna be at Outback on your anniversary. Knock it off, man. Therapy, matchmaker, personal trainer, image consultant. Have a good day.
And lipo.
For your brain. What the heck? We got to do a better one than that. What's going on with my taps, man?
She said, and lipo. He's like, yeah, for your brain. Man, this woman is honestly, I don't even know if this is a joke or not. Seriously, is this a joke? I think this has to be a prank. This woman wants to come in to this call, talk about publicly how she's going to try to finesse a man, a high value man. And then once she started to realize that's going to be a little hard, it's like, yeah, I'll just settle for a guy making 60,000. She believes that she's going to be able to financially zip line her way up to the top. She's, mind you, she wants a real person and says that she can't afford any chaos, but then wants to do things the fast way and manipulate men. She thinks that she's going to pay for lipo, pay for all the surgeries, get herself looking glammed up and nice, go to Silicon Valley or whatever the hell she believes that she's going to go to, and just pick up some tech guy making $10 million a year. And when Kevin is like, listen, man, this is unlikely to happen. He's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. let me go ahead and just settle for a man making 60,000. Like that man is going to want you as well. She's a walking land whale right now, but believes with her money, she's going to have the opportunity to meet successful, competitive men that are doing financially well. This is just insanity. Insanity. Who's pushing this? I need answers. Please comment down below. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.